Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been a few days, well it's nearly been a week now since I uploaded my last video, but I've been really poorly. I'm so sorry, I'm absolutely full of a cold. I was umming and ahhing whether to get this video up tonight because my voice sounds horrible, but hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm saying. It won't be too annoying, and yeah, I'm not very well at all. Lurgy clients, enough said. I'm not saying any more. They are all barred. Next time I see a client walk in with a full toilet roll and snotting everywhere is the last time I will ever do a client like that. Oh, help. I don't know if any of you can share any stories of lurgy clients that just cough all over you and snot everywhere, but yeah. That's why I've ended up like this. And I told her she's not allowed in my nail room ever again when she's got a cold. So anyway, let's get on with the video. So this is something a little bit different. So I thought I'd leave it in because I always say at the beginning of every set that I do, my client comes in, I remove all of the design with my e-file, do all my prep work, fill the nails, blah, blah, blah. But I thought I'd just show you exactly what I do rather than just keep saying that. That used to annoy me a little bit when I was watching YouTube videos. I'd love that they did that, but I really wanted to see the nitty-gritty bit and I wanted to see what they were doing. So I thought I'd leave this little bit in for you. Some might find it a bit boring, but I quite like it. I think it's quite satisfying for some people. Definitely is for me. I love watching people remove acrylic design with an e-file. So Kaylee's come in after 4 weeks and we're just doing exactly what I said. We're just taking off the design with my e-file. So I'm using a drill bit that I've had for years. I got this from Todak USA about 5 years ago. It's a 3 extra course e-file bit and it's a flat edge as well. I like the flat edge ones. Only use these if you're really trained and confident as well and you've had plenty of practice with it. They are very coarse, they can cause a lot of damage. They can be very sort of hazardous to your client. You can cause some real injuries with these, so be very careful. But I love this. The next one I will have, and I've got it on my list, and the next one best to this. So I've heard, I can't vouch for it because I've not had it yet, but it is on my list to get. It's the bell bit from Chrissy Peers at Nail Dot Supplies. If anybody wants the link for that, I'll leave it in the description. It's supposed to be absolutely amazing, and to see it in action all over Instagram and Facebook and through different friends and nail tech buddies, it is the bomb. It really does remove acrylic design fast, and that's what you want. You don't want to be sat there filing and filing away for an hour. So it usually takes me roughly about 15 minutes to fully remove design and remove any lifting with my e-file. So as you can see, I've sped it up a tiny little bit, not much, and I'm only leaving, I think I leave 4 nails in here because I was out of shot for the rest, but I just wanted to get a little bit of this in for you so you could see exactly how I work and how I do it. So I'm using, like I said, the 3 extra course e-file bit on a very high speed. It's really important to use on a high speed, otherwise you find that the teeth in a really extra coarse e-file bit will jag and they'll want to stick to the acrylic rather than glide over them, if that makes sense. So on lower speeds, you're going to jag, you're going to stick, you're going to cause a lot of accidents with these. They're going to hit back and hit the skin. You can even hurt yourself. It's not good. So always use on a very high speed and don't press hard. Let the e-file do the work. In the beginning I made a few mistakes, as we all have, we're all human. In the beginning, when you're first learning and when you're first practicing, you know, you're going to end up nipping and nicking at those cuticles. It's part of learning. You learn from your mistakes and you don't do them again. So touch wood, it's been many years since I've cut a client or injured a client. I don't think I ever really have, badly. I'm quite lucky. I use my fingers, if you can see where my thumb is and where my middle finger goes, sort of to protect that skin around the side walls and the cuticle, as well as I'm applying light pressure. And I'm just gliding over, removing all of that design. Excuse me. very bunged up, I'm sorry. So if I see any lifting, I just tickle it behind the lifting on the acrylic and just flick it off with the e-file. And if there are bits that are far too close to the natural nail or they're getting really thin, I go in with my hand file and remove the rest. So once I've removed all of the acrylic design with my e-file, I go in with my cuticle pusher. Once I've removed all of the dust, and I just give those cuticles a really good push. You want to push all of that naughty non-living tissue away from the cuticle and off the nail plate as best you can. So it looks like I'm really digging, but I'm not. I'm just gently pushing. And at the same time, I'm kind of scraping that. Sometimes you get little lips of top coat and things like that are back there behind the acrylic. So I'm just removing those, as well as all the non-living tissue. So gently push back the cuticles. And now I'm going in with a cuticle bit from Nail Dot Supplies. I've forgotten what this bit's called. It's definitely designed for cuticle. And it gets right in those naughty places where that living tissue likes to sit in the nail folds. It's got a nice point and it's got a nice fat sort of pear shape in the middle. It's really, really good for this. So I just go round and gently push the cuticle back with this, just so I can get in all those little places where a hand file can't reach. So I use this flat onto the nail as well, medium speed, not a high speed on natural nails. It is very gentle. I'd probably say it's about a 180 diamond grit file, that. So yeah, so then I infill the nails. Now you've watched me apply acrylic loads of times and I didn't want this video to be mega long. I mean, it's 20 odd minutes now. So I've infilled all the nails after I've scrubbed it with all, well, I'll go through it. I'll tell you what I do while you watch me apply this red beautiful candy apple to the pinky. Once I've done all of the nail prep, I brush away all of the dust, non-living tissue and bits and bobs, and then I go in with my Fresh Prep Spray Plus, give them a good scrub. After a good spray of that, make sure all the nail plates are squeaky clean. This also acts as a dehydrator as well, because it's got alcohol and acetone in it. It's brilliant, it's all in one. It also sanitizes, so it's a good all-rounder. And then you can go in with your dehydrator. So I'm using the one monomer, so then I've gone in with my Crystal Glass Clear Acrylic. Everything I use again is from CJP. And I've filled the nails, I've shaped them up a little bit, I've fixed any little bits with nail forms if bits of the nail have come away while I've been removing the design. It happens a lot. And then now I'm going in with design. So on the pinky, I'm going in with Candy Apple. And this is a gorgeous red. So nice to see those autumn colours coming back in. I'm getting a lot of darker colours in now, which is great. Sick of neon, sick of brights now. They're great and fun when it's summer, but yeah, let's get some sexy, strong burgundies and reds and golds in now. Love autumn colour nails. So on the ring finger, we're just going in with it's not really a colour block. I'd say it's a design nail. So I kind of go up one half of the nail on the right hand side with the red, with the candy apple. And I'm going to come in at the top towards the cuticle with the gorgeous premixed glitter acrylic white opal, also from CJP. I'm using the one monomer and I'm using the Liz Gill brush, just so I've got everything in there, because I'm going to come off and let you watch in a minute. I feel like I've been talking for like ever. So once I've done this and I've applied the glitter acrylic, it's already pre-mixed, so no need to dip in your clear and dip in raw glitter. It's all there, ready to go, which I love. And I've just received the new gorgeous glitter acrylics that CJP have just released in a new set. Oh, I cannot wait to share them with you. I can't wait to get them on some clients when I get back to work, when I'm better. Hopefully Monday, fingers crossed. So on this nail, I'm also going to go in with some striping tape. So I've left all the fiddly bits in for you so you can see. And then I think we do a glitter fade. Yeah, we do a glitter fade and another full candy apple on the thumb. So I'm just going to let you watch this. We do a full glitter on the middle nail. That's right, and then we do a glitter fade with the candy apple and white opal on the index finger. Sorry if my camera's going crazy. I don't know what it is with glitter. It likes to focus and unfocus, and my lights kind of, it goes dim and then bright. Sorry about that. It's like it tries to focus, but the shine of the glitter sort of messes with my lens on my camera. So I'm going to get off now and snot my face off. I really need to blow my nose. I'll let you watch this, and I'll be back when we come to apply striping tape. I'll see you soon. Okay, so once I'm happy with all the design, I'm coming in with this fiddly little, I could swear now, but I'm not going to. Who likes striping tape? Honest to God, it is the bane of my life. It drives me nuts, but it's really effective and it can look really, really good in design. So here I am with some striping tape. So we decided to go in with a strip of holographic silver. And then we go in with a metallic red striping tape on either side, so 2 pieces of the red striping tape on either side of the holographic silver one. And yeah, it is super fiddly. If you find that it doesn't quite stick to the nail, you'll see on the other hand when I do that, I go in with some CJP gripper glue and just apply a little bit of that underneath just to keep it in place. And then I'll go in and cap all of the nails in crystal glass, and I'll also I like to encapsulate striping tape because it is fiddly. I've tried top coat and hard gels, things like that. They always end up peeling. So I gave up on that years ago, and ever since I've started encapsulating my striping tape, and it really does do the job perfectly. Some of them though, you've got to watch it, some of them do bleed when you cap them, so give them a little test before you use them on a client and make sure that they stay true to the colour. I don't know whether it's the monomer that sort of interferes with it or because they're wet, but I've had it where sometimes I'll put black striping tape on, and then when I've come to cap it, it's gone silver. So yeah, just be sort of mindful of that. So here I am, once it's all in place, I'm going to encapsulate the whole nail in crystal glass. When you encapsulate, just be very careful and just tap the top of the bead. Don't push in too hard because you can disturb the striping tape and it'll end up moving around underneath and it's an absolute nightmare. So just gently tap your bead all the way down, as far down as you can get that first bead. On a longer set like this, I'll go in 2 beads, I think, maybe even 3. So again, just gently tapping, making sure that striping tape stays in place. Because it is fiddly, it can be a nightmare. You'll see this part, the sides, I should have trimmed them a little bit really. But these start coming away and I'm thinking, oh no, please don't move. And I'm just wanting that acrylic to set fast. It's great though, the 1 monomer, it does set quite fast. So now I'm going in with the second bead of crystal glass to the free edge, flip my brush around and just pat it into place and drag it up over that striping tape. Carefully hold it in place underneath so it doesn't move. You can just trim and file away those excess pieces in the end. So don't worry too much about them, you just don't want them in the design moving. So keep your eye on them. But yeah, fiddly, it's so fiddly. Here I am, I'm going to do the same on the other nails, so I'll just let you watch. And then I go in and encapsulate all of the nails, do all my filing and buff, and then I apply my top coat. So I'll just let you watch this and I'll be back in a minute. So I've gone in and encapsulated all the nails and done all my usual filing routine with my hand file and my U-file. And now I'm just going in and I'm using my sponge buffer from CJP and I'm just buffing all of those nails nice and smooth, removing any scratches. Especially on the darker colours, I like to give them a really good buff because you can see scratches in them more when you go to top coat. If you've got a new file and it's quite gritty, it can leave scratches and you can see them. really, really bad on like darker nails or vibrant colours, things like that. You can see them more. So I like to go in and give them a really good buff. And then I'll remove all of the dust and make them nice and clean. And I'm going in with CJP Tack Free Top Gloss. The bestest, shiniest top coat I've ever used, ever. So I'll apply a nice thin layer to all the nails, and then I'll pop them in the LED light for 60 seconds to cure. And then that'll be the finished design done. So I really hope you've enjoyed the little different bits and bobs that I've left in this video. If there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. And yeah, I'm working on the giveaway video. That will be up next week. Fingers crossed. I'm still putting things together. It's only going to be a little giveaway. It's just to say thank you for subscribing. And one of you lucky people will have a nice little nail art kit with bits and pieces like glitters and nail art bits, things like that. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my video. Look out for the giveaway. I am still working on it. And I am still putting it together for you. Don't worry, I won't forget. And if you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe. I'd love it if you would. I'm absolutely buzzing that I'm now over 1,000 of you, and I really do appreciate every single one. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video. So I'm going to go. I'm going to try and get better. Lots of vitamin C and lots of fluids. Hopefully some rest. It's hard work when you're a working mum. You never stop. There's never time to rest. So yeah, we just got to get on with it. And I hope you all stay healthy and well. And I'll see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone.